Black Enterprise, here with a special exclusive from the EGOT winner, music artist, talented actress, and talk show host. Join me in giving a warm welcome to the one and only Jennifer Hudson. How
Hi.
are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's an honor to speak with you again. I spoke with you last year about the Strivers Initiative, and now we have so much more to catch up on. So it's such an honor to speak with you.
You as well. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So how does it feel adding talk show hosts to your constantly growing resume?
It's something I'm still getting used to. I love it though. I'm having a great time. I love people and I love talking. And now I have a couch to sit on and talk to someone. So that to me is the newest addition in the camera rolling. But that's just who I am. And so now I feel like reach more people. So I'm loving it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've been sharing some special moments on the show. We saw your moment with Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Yes.
That was so special. And I just covered how you brought your audience to tears just singing a song that your grandmother used to sing. How do those moments feel for you?
That right there makes that, if I can do that and if I can touch somebody in that way, that makes me feel like I'm doing my part. So it touched me just as much as it touched, I believe her name was Marilyn, being able to serenade her in that way. I was praying like, Lord, let me know this song, because I didn't know what the song was gonna be. I just knew that she was like, I want you to sing me a gospel song. And to me, it was like a sign from my grandmother for her to say Jesus promised. As a little girl, I sat and watched my grandmother sing that in church many a Sundays. So it blessed my heart to be able to sing that for her that day.
Oh, yes, yes. And it was a blessing to all who were able to witness.
Thank you.
How are you going into each episode? How are you preparing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually before each taping?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love to get a good prayer in there. And then I like to, set my mind on as much as I can. Again, it's new and I'm trying to get my grip as best as I can. But I always like to think about what is my goal and my intention in the day, and lead with that. And just touch somebody. Try to be a light or whatever it is that's needed. Like, Lord, let me fill that void, or let me be that. If they need a friend to hold their hand, I want to be that person. If you're here to celebrate something, if you needed the song, if I can help give that, I want to be that person. And so I try to be open in that way. And I wonder, okay, I'm here. What am I here to do? What is my goal? What is my purpose? And I don't take it lightly. So it's something that I try to think through every day.
And what are you hoping that the audience and viewers take away from each episode?
Whatever it is they feel they need. Some may need a little joy, or some may need a little comfort or company, or, a friend, a smile, a good word. I pray that they find that, within the show. And just a bit of togetherness. Obviously we're in very trying times, and you never know what someone is going through, So it's like, obviously considering that and just being there in any way, or a service in any way that I can.
Of course, that's what you always do, and you do it so well.
Thank you.
And you're also doing your show while also mentoring in Mastercard's Drivers Collective Mentorship Program. And I know this is an initiative that you've been involved with for some time. And why is it still of such importance to you? And now with this mentorship component added in, how is that of great importance to you?
Well, first, I love being, unified with Mastercard, and then the Strivers Initiative and supporting women and businesses is something very important. It's something we all need. Without a mentor, I don't know if I would be here today. So, and I want to be able to give back in that way. That is something that is very important to me to do. And I got to mentor to Crystal, who's the founder of Lot 11, which was really cool. And just to see the joy on her face, to know that she is supported, and Mastercard is here for her, Jennifer Hudson is here for her, and it's so much out there. And I feel like it's a great way to send out a signal to others that they can have that same support that we all need and want at times. And it's okay to try. It's okay to pursue your dreams and your goals, and know that, there's people out there backing you.
Yes, you have always been a perfect example and representative of resilience
Thank you.
over the course of your career. And what can you say about your mentors who have helped shape you along your career journey?
Oh my God, I've been blessed to have so many mentors. Shirley Ralph being one of them, you know what I mean? My mother being one of them, you know, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin. I can't believe I get to say that, you know, teachers, you know, from school. Like, you just never know who you're investing in and what it means to those people. And so I'm grateful to have been one of those people, which is why it's so important to me to do that and do that for someone else. And so I'm grateful that Mastercard decided to do that and create, you know, such a thing in a platform to give mentorship to others. And I'm so happy to be that person to be able to do it. But I have so many. I mean, I could, my list of mentors doesn't end. So it's like, wow. But I try to set an example and make them all proud, you know, from the teachings.
Yes, you do. And is there anything else we could look out for? You always have so much going on. I mean, last year, the Aretha film, this year, a talk show. What's next? If there, if there needs to be a next, there doesn't need to be a next, but if there is.
You know, well, I'm still getting my feet wet here. Once I get this under my belt, then I can venture out more. Definitely more music. I was like, when we announced the talk show, I'm like, that didn't mean there was not going to be no more music and more film, all to come. But, you know, once I find my groove in this and figure that out, I'm being mentored over here on how to do it. But I want to continue to be a mentor to others. I love this partnership with Mastercard and even with the show, create a platform for others to have a platform. I've been blessed to do so much in my life, you know, and in my career. I want to help someone else do the same. And I feel like the show, having the Jennifer Hudson Show and Mastercard as well, has helped me to be able to do that. So more of that as well as singing, as well as acting. You know, I may hand you the microphone, you know, I may help grant you something with Mastercard to support your business, or I may see you in a scene in a movie. You know, I want to be able to be that support for someone else.
You can. God has bestowed it all on you. You are able to kind of intertwine your platforms, and it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for shining your light, and continue to do the great work that you do. I'm looking forward to sharing the latest initiative with our readers here at Black Enterprise.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.